another story that's on the plate for everyone today is the fact that Deebo Samuel is not at OTAs for the 49ers. And my 2 cents is just everyone needs to take a breath that, now that we're through the draft and he's still on the team, they're just going to generationally enrich him at some point, I'd imagine. And for him to turn it down would mean he'd have to sit at home. And I guess if he was all settled, we might have to put the 49ers even further up on your power rankings. There's the Trey Lance scenario, but he's going to be the starter too. What's your 2 cents on what's happening there in San Francisco, Peter?
I think you just said it a minute ago. I think that John Lynch is basically trying to let some time pass and for everybody to just sit back and relax and if there are tempers, let those tempers cool. If there's some dissatisfaction, give it a time to simmer a little bit and then have a conversation and say to Deebo Samuel, listen, we absolutely unequivocally don't want to trade you. We want to make you one of the highest paid players in the game. We need to do that within the framework of keeping a great team together. And look, that means, in my opinion, if you do a contract with Deebo Samuel, you can guarantee him a lot and you can do everything, but it can't be a lot in this year. Rich, I think as of today, if I had to guess today, they're going to probably have to hang on to Jimmy Garoppolo, not only because nobody out there is offering to trade much for him, but also Garoppolo. Do they really know what they have Trey Lance? So that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, I would trust John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan to know how to best structure this thing with Deebo Samuel. But unless he is absolutely adamant that he will never play a game for the 49ers, I just let this thing go, let everything rest. If he didn't come to minicamp, don't worry, who cares? Just wait until August 1st. If it's still a problem August 1st, then we're going to have a more serious conversation.
I think that's a good date to peg. In the 2 minutes I have left for you, I'm gonna push back a little bit on the Lance thing. I personally, I think the Niners have already moved on from Jimmy G. The fact that he's still there is only because of the shoulder rehab and everything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so tough for people to just wrap their mind around that. The Niners moving all the way up to number 3 last year, they were going to have to go to this kid at some point. I mean, Jimmy G's not Aaron Rodgers, where they're forced to, abandon their Jordan Love plan. Like, this is going to happen. I mean, the draft capital's been spent. The kid is, he's got to go.
But you can say it's going to happen, and you and I both think that Trey Lance is going to start opening day. The question is, what if after the first month of the season you're 1-4 and Trey Lance is playing like crap? Do you just say, well, okay, we're going to take our medicine, blah, 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 blah? No, you say, this is one of the reasons why we have to think seriously about keeping Jimmy Garoppolo, because we're not sure about Trey Lance, and we're not willing to throw a season away. That's how I look at it, and that's the way I'd handle it if I were them.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.